Hello, the following podcast is spoken in a mixed language of both English and Spanish, also known as Spanglish, because that is our main way of talking and it's the best way for us to express our thoughts on the topics that we speak of. Which, by the way, we are in no way any experts on the subjects, despite having the internet in front of us while we record, which you will hear us use on occasion for live fact-checking every once in a while. Most, if not all, we talk about is from general personal experience. Also, we needed a buffer to get past the algorithm censors on certain platforms. Enjoy.
This podcast is brought to you in part by yourselves. You found this podcast. I don't know how or where, because we sure as hell haven't told anybody. But hey, here you are listening to it. So again, congratulations. Give yourselves a hand, but just one.
1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. Okay. You know what I... Shopping around goddamn Hot Wheels, I really hate... Nothing wrong with the man, but I really hate the Paul Walker tax.
Tú me pusiste esto en un texto esta semana y lo único que se me ocurrió remotamente era el skyline de Lego de Too Fast, Too Furious.
No.
No, pero específicamente el Technic one. That I find that one is slightly more expensive comparado con sus contemporáneos. Pero también el Speed Champions one is the same price as everyone else contemporáneo.
Mm-hmm.
Y
but see, finish your thought before I go on to my explanation.
And I feel like a Fast and Furious / I want to say Need for Speed Underground 2 es la única razón por la cual todo el mundo sabe del Nissan Skyline GTR.
Specifically the R34.
Ajá, específicamente the R34. Como que I feel like que si no fuera por Fast and Furious / again, I want to say Need for Speed Underground 2.
Es uno. Because that's the... Es uno, Underground 1, because that's the cover car.
Es verdad, el 2 empieza with that car getting wrecked.
Yes.
Because you blow it up, you blew the transmission, el motor o la transmisión o los dos, y es como que as your sad puppy reward, es como que alguien te dio un pasaje de avión y te mandaron por otro lado.
Yeah, and it's the Underground 2 car is the Rachel's 350Z, the green one with purple
sí,
accents.
es verdad.
And then we get to the famous third one, the BMW M3. The GT2? I want to say it's GT2.
I don't know. I think it's GT. I think it's technically GT3.
Whatever. Point being, this Paul Walker tax.
Ajá, explícame. What is this Paul Walker tax you speak of?
Okay. So, I'm working on a big project with a hobbyist. There we go. I'm working a project with a hobbyist. And
that is definitely not the most suspicious sentence you've used in a while. Uh-huh.
Shush. Anyways, I'm working on a project with a hobbyist, and the project requires some very specific die-cast cars for it to work. One of those cars is the R34 Skyline.
Okay, pregunta.
Ajá.
Estos son blank cars que tú los pintas o ya vienen pintados o estos son just random Hot Wheels or shit like that que tú estás buscando, que tú estás como que trying to find.
Random. I need just random colors because they will be repainted for the project.
So el color de estos carros no importa. Okay.
What do I mean by the Paul Walker tax? they haven't made an R34, Hot Wheels specifically, has not made an R34 Skyline in about 2 years, whenever it was the big anniversary for Fast and Furious. Whenever that was.
Okay.
Okay, you follow?
Uh-huh.
In Hot Wheels, you can find almost any car at a flea market for like $1.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I do mean but, the stupid Paul Walker tax, because of the fucking crazy fanatics of Fast and Furious, the devotees, it's like, oh, because this man is dead and I love them, I must get an R34 Skyline one way or another. The R34 Skyline online, even models that are at least 10 years old, start at $25. Y olvídate the Paul Walker
25 pesos.
Yes!
Por un Hot Wheels.
Y olvídate del Paul Walker one. That one starts at $50.
Sí, no. Yo estoy asumiendo que esto es a random color R34
R34 GT. Yes.
Como que es just a random R34. Como que like 25 pesos.
I know. For a Hot Wheels of a random color, which, by the way, the most least liked...
Eso es más que el Speed Champion del...
I know.
Del R34 de Paul Walker. Holy
O sea,
shit.
olvídate del Hot Wheels, like Fast and Furious Anniversary Skyline. Olvídate de eso. No. Any R34. Any R34 is fucking over $25 each. I've had to go on bidding wars on eBay cuando lo ponen en 99 cents and just snipe it because nobody dares increase the price until like the last hour. It's like, I'll put my chip in, I'll put $5 in, and I'll wait. Yo tengo alarma puesta to start fighting people over random R34s. The least like R34 is this ugly green one. That's it. Nobody likes that one, but those are selling still at like $12. Start. Because it's just an R34.
Yo como que tiene que ser el Hot Wheels más favorito mío en la historia para yo contemplar la idea de tal vez considerar pagar 12 pesos por uno.
I know. That's why I've been bidding $5 to just get one of them, and the project requires 2. But that's not even the worst part. The Paul Walker tax extends to one other car that I sent you an image of.
El Eclipse.
The green Eclipse. Why? Because on the box it says Paul Walker's Eclipse. Essentially, any car that Paul Walker drove in Fast and Furious has made the diecast of them exuberantly expensive. Like that Eclipse, I just want the Eclipse to myself. I just want it for myself. This is not for the project. That shit starts also at $25 for just the Eclipse.
Loco, yo creo que like en Walgreens venden like 1/16 o algo así. Like the next size up from a Hot Wheels car. Pero
I think it's 132.
De estos que son más detallitos, más detallados. Like I swear de que a cada rato yo veo en el toy aisle o al lado del gas del register en Walgreens como que, aquí tenemos la colección de todos estos carros de Fast and Furious. Y I feel like I've seen hace tiempo que no lo veo pero también es como que they've been there for a while. Ya los que quedan son los carros que nobody likes.
Exacto.
Es como que, el Porsche que fulanito guió that one time in that one movie, that one part, tú sabes, como que.
but it's like, I just want the Eclipse. Yes, I technically need it for a separate project, but it's like, I want the I want those, like, first and second movie, the Fast and the Furious and Too Fast, Too Furious, like, yeah, we're racing cars illegally. This is what we're going to do. The super decaled ones. It's like, with the tuned up cars. It's like, I want those cars specifically. And the Eclipse starts at around $30. Starts. Just because it's Paul Walker. And the Skyline, good fucking luck. I hate them. I hate the super fans. It's like, oh, I can't find the Paul Walker's gray and blue Skyline, so I'll grab whatever one and paint it. It's like, I just need two for a separate reason that's not Fast and Furious related. Why are you all taking the stupid R34? I just need two. And I just want the Eclipse because it's also green, my favorite color. And I kind of miss that Eclipse porque I don't see it anymore over here.
Sí, no, ya. No es por nada, los 3 generaciones de Eclipse yo creo que ya son como que ancient history.
I know, but that middle one, that green Eclipse, that's my favorite one. And then, yeah, I would like, can you imagine? They never made an official purple of the 90s Eclipse. Or early 2000s. The one that's a convertible.
Tienes razón, habían 4 generaciones, fuck.
Yeah, they never made that one. Like, they made it into, yes, it's in diecast. You can buy the convertible Eclipse. But they never made an official Fast and Furious diecast ever of it. And that's the one I also, like, from my favorite scene of Too Fast, Too Furious. Yeah, my favorite scene of Too Fast, Too Furious is the scramble scene. Like, okay, we launch the pickups against the police, and we send every single tuner out into San Francisco.
Not Miami.
It might have been Miami, but you know the scene.
Hey.
And the decoys are that Mitsubishi and the Golden Lancer.
Sí.
Those are the decoys. Which brings me to my next point. I hate Fast and Furious fans so much.
What?
Because, guess what?
I mean,
that Golden Lancer...
This podcast is about bitching, so continúa.
Yeah, I'm on point. I need to bitch about this, and it's my cold opening, and it's like, what's the Paul Walker tax? It's now the Fast and Furious tax, but it's still the Paul Walker tax. Why? Because that Golden Lancer, Hot Wheels only released it twice. Years ago as a collector's, in which, ahora cuesta demasiado, porque, yeah, they released a bunch of Lancers, but not the gold one. The only other time that Lancer came out in gold was in one of those 5-packs.
No, really?
Yes! So, you just want the Lancer? Sí, hay gente que lo vende suelta and it starts like at $10, which in the grand scheme of things, it's still expensive on its own. Pero, you want the full intact thing that also includes the Tokyo Drift 370, or is it a 370 or a 350Z?
¿Cuál?
The Tokyo Drift enemy car.
I don't remember that car. I think it's a
because it ended up being the Mustang versus this Nissan, the gray and black Nissan that's either a 350 or a 370Z.
I think it's a 350, because I feel like the 370 era más cool. I don't remember. Ahora estoy pensando, I don't remember. Huh.
Hang on.
Me acuerdo de la... Sí, porque tú dices el Drift Competition en la cuesta, al final de la película.
Hang on. Fuck you. Fuck you, people. No. Here's the thing. To us in America, it's a modified 350Z. However, in Japan, it's called a Fair Lady Z33.
Bueno, pero eso es porque ¿cómo se dice? Los nombres no se traducen iguales.
Right.
Es lo mismo
Fair.
que la Montero
Y el pajero.
de Estados Unidos en el resto del mundo es Pajero,
Yeah.
que es un pajarito.
Yes.
El Yari es, la mayoría del resto del mundo, los Yari son un bis. Creo que
So
VC.
that's what that is. Okay.
Sí, es el Yari. It's just... Es very funny porque en Gran Turismo...
Mm-hmm.
Sí, no en todos los Gran Turismo sale el Yari, pero en algunos they're very inconsistent con eso. Porque en algunas generaciones de Gran Turismo es como que it's called the Yaris y en otras generaciones es called the Bis.
Okay.
Y es como que it's one of the few cars que como que depende de que en qué año de qué año es, depende de qué mercado lo escanearon.
Okay.
Y porque entonces también es como que los que son Yari pues como que they're left hand drive, y los que son Bis pues todos son right hand drive.
America is weird. Why do they get the name changes? Fuck them.
No,
Anyways.
es América, es lo que por la general son los que get the special marketing.
Fair. Pero mira, so yeah, no, that Golden Lancer only also came out in that 5-pack, which out of the other cars that was in, the only other important one is the Tokyo Drift villain car. In which, you thought getting a loose one on its own for $10 was expensive? You're talking about 20, maybe $30 to get the 5-pack intact. It's like, I don't need it intact. I just want the fucking Lancer. And I found one guy who sold it for $15, and I bid on it. Why was he selling it for $15? Because he added the Challenger, a 132 scale, like the super detailed one.
Uh-huh.
Challenger from the AC-130 drop scene of one of the Fast and Furious laters.
Ah, creo que sí. They take some really... Sí, yo sé qué tú dices.
Yeah, they took a Challenger and that one, but it's 132 scale. It's like, really? Nobody's buying this because of that? I don't care. I just want the Lancer. I'll take the fucking Villain 350, and I'll do something with because the other three are just muscle cars, in which it's like, none of them are even like the Dodge Charger. It's like, I don't know who these cars belong to. Like, I would have to rewatch the movie and try to figure out which one these belong to. Like, when they did a 5-pack... The one 5-pack I got for the orange Supra...
Uh-huh.
Hello? Has a DB5 on it for some reason. And it's like... It's like, why is there a DB5? There's no famous DB5 in Fast and Furious. The only famous DB5 in planet Earth is James Bond.
Yo creo que en uno de los... I have a feeling de que en las 6, 7, 8, uno de ellos es they're driving.
Oh no, I bet you they did. It's just like, why is this here? It's like the 5-pack had the Supra and the Dodge, the Charger. It's like, cool. Those are two important ones. I don't know who the fuck are you. Pero nada. My last car, the Fast and Furious, because it's now turned from Paul Walker tax to the Fast and Furious tax. Do you know one car that starts at $25 is hard to find just because of the car model and the color it comes in?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
I'll let you guess. It's from Too Fast, Too Furious.
¿Qué carro estoy pensando? ¿El S2000 en rosita?
Yes! Ding, ding, ding. You got it the first try. The pink Suzuki Honda S2000. Fucking starts at $25. Y ese salió el año pasado.
Sí, ese carro, like, nobody gave a shit about it for, like, the longest time.
But then Lego sacó uno, and it's like, wait, Suzuki
No
became relevant again.
Pero un poquito antes de que Lego sacó uno, en el Peterson Museum en California, pusieron the car from the movie en display.
Mm-hmm.
Y es como que, oh shit, y como que al principio yo creo que todo el mundo pensaba que era un reconstruction. Es como que, no, this is the car that was in the movie. Somebody just kept it around, pretty pristine. For some reason, a diferencia de todos los demás carros that just disappear or get destroyed, that one just survives somehow.
That, or they go to extreme collectors. Like, I'm sure someone's shed has the Dodge Charger, the Supra, and whatever fucking else. Like,
el primer Charger de la primera película, I think that one doesn't exist anymore porque lo desmantelaron.
don't tell me that the one they had is the one they wrecked with the truck.
No. That one was like a reconstruction. Ese era un kit, pero el que era original, I feel like uno de esos like disappeared for a while and then someone found it, pero es como que it's been demovified, porque también una de las cosas que sí sale a reducir es como que el blower motor, el blower que tenía arriba, that was fake. That wasn't.
Did they not hear that the actual one is still the same one that fucking Vin Diesel still uses for every single goddamn movie when he's working in the shop?
That would be funny. They go, okay, it is the same car. He has been technically working on the same car for 40 years now.
Descubrí el otro día que Fast and Furious duró 20 años and it's like, fucking kill me.
Cabrón, Pokémon cumple 30, carajo.
I know. That one I'm more happy about because I've been there since first grade. Cool. It's like, Fast and Furious is 20. Why are you making me feel old? Like, yeah, Pokemon I'm growing up with. Fast and Furious? That was a nice little episode in my life that I come in and out of every once in a while. And it's like, now remind.
Es un coma es un weird fever dream that you wake up every once in a while from. Y tú como que, oh my god, I feel like that weird dream ended in a weird place a lo último.
Uh-huh. But it's like, yeah, no, it's a friend. But Pokemon is a friend. That's the exact analogy. Pokemon is a friend. Fast and Furious is an acquaintance to me.
An acquaintance?
Yeah, someone I know. Que desaparece por 10 años y como que, ¡cabrón!
No. Fast and Furious es el drinking buddy. Pero it's only a drinking buddy.
Yeah, okay, fine. De que lo veo cada, qué sé yo, 6 meses.
Sí, por eso como que tú lo ves cada 3 años y cuando se ven, you go hard. But
yes.
Then it's radio silence por 6 meses a 3 años.
Yep, pretty much. And Pokemon, he's my best friend. We still go out together.
Sí, Fast and Furious, you don't text Fast and Furious to check up on them. You just text como que, tú sabes el general area donde él está, o él sabe el general area donde tú estás, y de vez en cuando they'll text, one of you will text the other one, be like, okay, hey, Driggs, yes?
It's like, hey man, I got approved to go into space. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
What, I go to space? We're going in a modified Ford Pinto. No, Ford Pinto no, Pontiac, ¿qué carro era ese? El Pontiac...
GTO, Firebird...
No. Ese
Pacer.
Era... No. Es que it was a one-off. Es el rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel engine Pontiac. Él lo hizo en la película.
I'm looking for it.
Pontiac Fiero, creo que es.
No. Yeah, it is a Fiero.
Él es a Pontiac Fiero, sí. Pues él como que... Porque ese es el carro que usan para hacer un montón de kit cars de Ferrari y Lamborghinis. Because
I know the story because there is a subreddit that is literally, is it a Fiero?
Sí,
porque muchos kits de Lamborghinis are on a Fiero chassis.
De Lamborghini y de Ferrari.
Uh-huh.
Sobre todo, like, F40 Ferraris, es como que, it's just a Ford. A lot of them, la gente está como, is this a real Ferrari? O los testarrosas, más que los F1 los testarrosas. There's a lot of testarrosa kids.
I'm not even going to get into the Ferrari search on eBay.
That
is pukingly expensive.
¿Sabes que el otro día, no te lo mandé, pero I did laugh porque estaba, I think, en Walmart o en Walgreens, no me acuerdo. Pero de repente encontré un 5-pack de esos de Hot Wheels.
All Ferraris?
Y es todo Ferrari, and it's like Ferrari branded and everything.
Cabrón. Scalpers took all of those out of here. I don't need that one porque ya yo los conseguí cada carro individual. Pero the fact that they're all red makes it like de esto. No, olvídate. That's another pack that is starting at like $20, $30 on eBay. Because scalpers just want that money just because it's Ferrari. That one doesn't exist in my stores anymore. Just because.
Aquí como que no es que hay mucho, pero I feel like scalpers no es un problema como hay allá.
No, you're right. O sea, los scalpers es un minority allá, pero still, all I'm missing is 2 Ferraris. Out of the new Ferraris that came out, I'm only missing 2 Ferraris. 3, technically. I'm missing the Italia. I like the Italia. The Testarossa. And the Enzo. Those are the only ones I'm missing. Maybe the FXX too, but I'm still on the fence about the FXX. If I want it or not.
I feel like the FXX, no te puedo decir que lo he visto en Hot Wheels size, pero I feel like ese carro a escala de Hot Wheels we just lose so much detail.
Fair.
Que de por sí ya tiene tan poquito detail.
Right. But those are the 3 Ferraris that I would like to have. The Testarossa, the Enzo, and the Italia. That's it. All the weird ones they had in the mid-2000s can go fuck themselves.
I like the F50.
Yeah, you tell me that, I don't know what it looks like. I just remember, oh yeah, it's the wannabe McLaren.
No, porque es que cuando todo el mundo piensa, cuando la gente piensa en Ferrari, todo el mundo piensa en like the old Ferraris.
Like the F40 or something.
No, like the older Ferraris. F40 old. F40 es de los 80.
Okay, so
really,
the
creo que es más viejo. Pero like, no, yo
también es de los fucking... The
yo
Testarossa también de los fucking 80.
Yo estoy hablando de los Ferraris de los 40, de los 40 no, de los 50 a los 60.
Oh, the ones that competed in Le Mans and all that?
Yeah, the ones de que estaban construyendo después de la guerra.
Right, Ford v Ferrari. Those.
No, those, I guess you're jumping back. You're jumping to the 80s, motherfucker. I'm talking like
Ford v Ferrari is in the 60s and 70s.
Yo sé, pero I'm talking like older Ferraris. Like the classic Ferraris.
Fair.
Los que son tan caros que absolutamente no hay ninguno en Puerto Rico.
Didn't you say you found a Testarossa the other day?
I saw a Testarossa, sí.
But but those older Ferraris, yeah, I get it. Those are not going to be in Puerto Rico.
Sí, no pasó. No, y again, I like the Testarossa. Hay un corillo de gente que le encanta el Testarossa, pero el Testarossa is not the most appreciated Ferrari.
Tell that to the fucking Hot Wheels scalpers.
No, pues claro, porque el Testarossa y el no me acuerdo cuál otro are basically the same fucking car, just slightly different scales.
Se parece mucho al Lotus Spirit o exactly that, a Pontiac Fiero. Because I still remember that. I don't remember what series it was. I think it was the original Magnum PI. It's like, imaginary car that looks like a Ferrari. We're going to call it a Ferrari. But it was a Pontiac Fiero. And it's like, you must destroy it, and we'll give you a Testarossa to use in the series, but you must destroy the Fiero.
Sí, así fue. Sí, eso fue como que, listen, we will give you... Pero creo que fue también de que ellos fueron a varias compañías como que, hey, give us a car so we can use it in the show. Y todas las compañías dijeron que no. They got the fake Ferrari. Y entonces Ferrari como que, listen, we will give you a Testarossa. A convertible Testarossa, motherfucker.
All you have to do is blow up that abomination.
And show us blow it. No, pero creo que era, you have to blow it up, but you have to blow it up públicamente. Like como parte del show. And I think en el final del primer season they make a big deal of blowing up the car.
Yeah, because they blow it up in a quarry, in a rock quarry. That's where it ends. So I can imagine it's like, oh, if everyone's up on the lip of the quarry, we can all see it.
¿Te imaginas que sea el mismo quarry que usaban los Mythbusters?
I think it might. I think it actually might. Because, hey, Hollywood, California, motherfucker.
Es como que si hubiese un Oscar para filming locations, ese quarry will probably win actor of the century.
Remind me to send you sometime in the future, but Cracked, right?
Sí, yo sé que ellos hacen su versión de los Oscars, and just como que the worst movie in history or whatever.
I know, but they have an article of like locations you didn't know were reused multiple times.
Ajá.
Y que uno is an active church. Yeah, they just always film from the same corner because it's just outside the legal limit of it that they can do it, and they always use it as a shot for a church.
Es como que, listen, if you're standing here, estamos grabando en público, tú no tienes ningún control de privacidad, tú no tienes expectativa de privacidad aquí. Como
pero uno es right. Es que that church is one of those like no son de 2 pisos, es un piso, edificio blanco, but it's like stretched all the way back. That looks like a compound. Yeah, it's that kind of church. And it's like, it shows up in multiple movies for no apparent reason from the same angle. Because of that weird, like, loophole they found. But I digress. Yeah, no, that quarry is probably the same one they used in Mythbusters decades later.
Y probablemente like truck. 20 other movies in between.
Yep, I can imagine. And it could be the same quarry they used for Captain Marvel. Because I feel like blew up something at a quarry. The ship, they blew it up in a quarry. Whatever. Anyways, that's my rant about my cold opening of the goddamn
it only took us half an hour to get to the opening. Welcome to Bichin Boricuas. That's right, motherfuckers. We're gonna talk about trains, bitch.
Oh, I forgot about
motherfuckers. Se te había olvidado los trenes, ¿verdad?
No, because I was trying to remember what else we were gonna talk about. Oh yeah, Pokemon. But whatever.
Trains, bitch. De no tener trenes en mi vida por un cojón de tiempo, I went from a movie train to a train to a train entre comillas, tú sabes, as much train as el tren urbano can be, a una caminata por el Río Piedras hablando de la historia de los trenes, with a bunch of fucking old people bitching about it the whole time. Not really, la mayoría estaban very quiet, pero estaban como que, sí, this is because of capitalism. That's why the trains are gone, because capitalism.
You know who would be a great person to talk about trains for if we, we're famous enough to contact others? Plainly difficult. He loves trains. That's why most of his videos are about train accidents.
Pero técnicamente, en el documental de los trenes del tren en Puerto Rico que vi, hablan de un par de accidentes de trenes que hubieron.
Oh no, I know the most famous one, the one that axed the whole train around, era un runaway train en la Cordillera Central. That one I'm aware of. And that's the one that killed trains in Puerto Rico, period.
Tony, how the fuck? What? Where? ¿De qué tren tú hablas?
It's either that or it's an urban legend, I don't know. But I've always heard about the runaway train en la Cordillera Central. Yo creo que era por la el tren iba por la 30 or some shit like that. And it just like, no brakes, bye-bye, and plummeted down.
¿Tú sabes qué deberías hacer?
What?
Ver el documental de los trenes que te estoy hablando.
¿Dónde carajo está el documental?
¿Qué?
¿Dónde carajo está el documental?
Hasta ahora en el cine. I hope que el motherfucker lo... I'm just gonna go rewatch.
Oh, está en el cine. I thought it was like... Okay.
I sent you the fucking link de Caribbean Cinema.
Yeah, now I'm registering it. Yep, okay, fair.
Pues fui al cine a ver el documental entre las vías, entre los trenes. Ya ni me acuerdo el nombre del puto.
Oh, that's what we were gonna do. Yeah, because we went for movies weeks ago. I went to watch a movie. You went to watch this movie. We're going to talk about it in a podcast. But hey, we all had medical issues, so fucking scheduling was a problem.
Train movie, documental del tren. Very. La primera tercera parte del tren del documental es hablando de la historia del tren en Puerto Rico before el tren urbano. I don't know if you remember, but we used to have a train that almost went around the island and then it no longer exists.
Yeah, and there's still evidence of it. Porque todavía hay rieles corriendo por Viejo San Juan, specifically at the harbor, y también está el túnel en Rincón.
No, you're close, but not really.
¿Dónde es? Aguadilla.
Oaxaca.
¿Es Oaxaca?
Es como el túnel de Oaxaca.
Whatever. Es que yo sé que cuando tú estás en... Cuando la 2 se convierte en la número 1, you see it. Y si mal no me equivoco, eso es Rincón, Aguadilla.
Maybe?
I know you see it when you turn.
Yeah.
When you turn from north to south. No, from west to south. I know you see it.
Feel free to write down in comments and scream at us por el disparate que estamos haciendo. Y si eres del grupo de la charla, como que feel free to scream too. It's like hell que ninguno de esta gente va a escuchar eso. Pues bien, como la primera tercera parte de esto es hablando de la historia del tren y después están como que and then there were no more trains. Y después opens doors el tren urbano. And all that bullshit que envolvió el tren urbano. Did you know que los vagones del tren urbano se hicieron en California?
Yeah, makes sense. O sea, I know we imported our trains porque el tren urbano vino de un subway system que canceló en Sudamérica. So, yeah, it makes sense.
De una compañía española. Pero los vagones los hicieron en California and then they just brought them a Florida por tierra.
I mean, did they roll them or did they put them in trucks?
Parte y parte.
It's like, if you're going to take a train car from California to Florida, I would expect you to, I don't know, hook it up to an engine and bring it over
Pues
and just let it go ride the rails.
Aparentemente pues hicieron parte y parte, como que no fueron todos hechos, no fue como que parte fueron en vías, parte fueron en camiones, como que it was apparently it was a very much a thing, y entonces como son tan grandes pues es como que they were just on the truck beds y todo el mundo, y hay fotos de la gente saliendo a como que mira por el tren que está pasando, estos trenes que van a Puerto Rico están pasando por nuestro pueblo, tú sabes, por our small little town in USA.
Fair. Bueno, ¿qué año fue esto? This must have been like early 1900s.
What? No, estoy hablando del tren urbano, loco. Esto fue en el final de los, como para el 90 y algo.
Esto fue para el tren urbano. Okay.
Yeah, no, the fuck, no.
I thought you were talking about el origen de los trenes.
No, el origen de los trenes es como que, yo, man, we need to move caña de un lado a otro. Fuck everything else.
Let's use the most inefficient system at all. Inefficient yet fastest solution yet.
Actually, el tren es uno de los sistemas más eficientes.
Yeah, no, but I learned that coal engines are extremely inefficient.
Oh, eso sí, 100%. Anything. Carbón es probablemente una de las peores cosas para quemar. En términos de extracción de energía.
Mm-hmm.
Pero sí, no, 100%. Like, el tren de carbón y tren de que los que quemaban carbón o aceite, like, they were just horrible things.
Right.
You know what would have been a great train? A nuclear train.
I have a channel for that. I have a channel that discuss about the history of long lost technology attempts. One of them is the nuclear train. I think it's the Soviet
did we make a train? Did we try to make a nuclear train?
The Soviets did.
Of course the Soviets did. Of course the Soviets made a nuclear train. Why am I not surprised de que los soviéticos hicieron un tren nuclear? Déjame adivinar, era para la área del norte del país de ellos, ¿verdad? Donde hacía frío con cojones.
Yep.
Qué sorpresa, porque ellos están como que, we can pick up the snow and use that to cool the engine, therefore it can run forever. That curse you, America. You will never find our trains.
The problem was that the reactor back then was so big, and it required the engine car to be so long that it couldn't make turns.
Okay, say.
That was the problem with it. Because the reactor was so massive in it at the time, because we could fit it in submarines and eventually aircraft carriers, pero para un tren que es un sistema más pequeño.
I feel like it fue al revés, if we did the aircraft carrier and then we got the submarine working.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly what happened. It's like, aircraft carrier, perfect. Submarine, we made it small enough.
One of the biggest ships we've ever built in human history? Absolutely, we can put a nuclear reactor in that. Oh, you want it to be in a can underneath the seafloor, and be quiet
where it's
about
already
it.
tight, where walking in it is already tight as it is.
Sí, por eso. Y es como que, and you want it to be quiet?
I mean, fission reactors are quiet.
No, pero las bombas que necesitas para fluir, para mover el agua, para mover el motor y toda la pendeja, como que...
Right, pero that's insulated by the amount of quote-unquote armor the submarines have. The whole purpose of it is so that you don't hear the propellers.
Oh, you can hear the propellers.
Yeah, but compared to a diesel propeller from the Soviet submarines.
¿Recuerda que tú no usabas so fuck you. Actually, tú no usas el motor diésel cuando estás bajo agua.
What did they use then? Well, I'm trying to think of the U-boats. What did the U-boats use?
Electric batteries.
Huh.
Esos submarinos eran todos híbridos. Entonces, cuando tú estabas en la superficie, corrías el motor diésel.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't crazy. There was diesel engines in those things, okay.
Sí, no, there were diesel engines, pero entonces tenían baterías, pero entonces tú lo que hacías es que corrías, cuando estabas en la superficie, corrías 100% en el diésel. Podías correr el diésel en el lower, entonces el diésel ahí le está dando vuelta a las propellers también. Entonces tú puedes podían irse bajo agua a correr en batería, pero entonces corrían uno de los motores diésel como un generador para cargar las baterías, pero they could stay underwater, pero they could only go so deep porque they had to have una chimenea como si fuera el periscopio above the surface para poder recoger agua, para poder coger aire. So they could only really do it for a little bit of time. Y entonces por eso era que los U-boats sobre todo were very good, de como que tiraban los misiles and then they got the fuck out because they could only stay underwater for I think eran 2 o 3 horas, really.
Mm-hmm.
Porque era entre their oxygen supplies y like how much electricity they had. Si alguna vez vas al U-boat en Chicago, like ellos te enseñan de como que, la inmensa gran mayoría del piso del U-boat was just storage area for batteries.
Jesus.
Like a large portion of del de esto was just a battery pack. Y es como que, cool, this could run the submarine in submarine mode. O sea que un montón de cosas estaban apagadas, tú sabes.
Mm-hmm.
For maybe a couple of hours.
Right. You know, saying those out loud, it's like, you know, I kind of have to agree with the rednecks. Doing things dangerously makes progress. It's like back then, it's like we threw safety out the window and we made a lot of progress.
Cabrón, hay un podcast que yo de estos que murió con Rooster Teeth, que era Ship Hits the Fan. Y entonces ellos cubrían naval accidents en naval ya sean como que o barcos que chocaron pero no se hundieron, o barcos que se hundieron for whatever reason. Y uno de los que cubrieron fue like the Civil War submarine.
Yes.
Y entonces una de las cosas fue como que the first time this submarine was deployed en combat, que hundió no me acuerdo qué barco, was technically la primera vez que ese crew lo usaba, porque y ese crew era el tercer o cuarto crew, porque los primeros 2 o 3 all died in the test runs.
Jesus Christ.
Like they died. They managed to lift the carcass of the submarine from the floor of the lake donde sea que lo estaban probando. Get the bodies out. Then put new people in and be like, okay, cool, now go do this. Y entonces creo que la forma que ellos entregaban el explosivo era que they put a giant stick in the front of the ship and then put the explosive charge there. Yes. And then they just rammed the ship. Y entonces se entiende que en el momento de la explosión todos ellos got probably knocked out from the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And then proceeded to die.
Jesus.
Pero me encanta, el submarino ese has more confirmed kills de su propio crew than it did the enemy team. Like, creo que mató, no sé cuántos mató, pero como que fue una cosa de como que I think he killed like maybe 3 people del Union.
Mm-hmm.
Pero mató como 16 o 18 sureños, algo así.
Jesus Christ. But going back to the submarine, it's like I just now remembered the world's largest submarine, the Typhoon class, the Kursk. You know, Hunt for the Red October.
The giant death trap that Russia said, no, everything is fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah, no. That one. Yes, that one. It's like, okay, wait. That must have been amongst the first submarines to have a goddamn nuclear reactor because of how fucking big it is.
No, ya para ese entonces ya nuclear reactors ya eran bastante comunes.
Fair. But yeah, no, there's this channel that it's like, military aircraft or civilian vehicles that we had an idea for, but we never went through. One of them, yes, was the Soviet nuclear train. The Soviets also wanted to rapidly tunnel through mountains. So their best idea was a nuclear-powered... What the fuck is USPS working on a Sunday for? The fuck? Man, capitalism is bad these days.
Cabrón, que sí que...
Man,
Está bien al garete. Tú estás guiando por ahí un domingo y de repente ver un camión del correo.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Jesus. That's really bad. Anyways. Because él tiene que dar la vuelta cada vez que llega a mi calle. Because I'm on a dead-end street. So he has to pass through my window, and I just saw him. It's like, the fuck are you doing here on a Sunday? I understand Amazon, but why you? Okay, anyways.
Pues volviendo, dándole para atrás, porque pues tú sabes, like actually get through the reviews de la mierda esta.
Uh-huh.
Vimos la película del tren, it was nice. Cuando terminó la película, guess who was there en el show? El que filmó el documental. Pues this was all like a single person passion project, by the way.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I imagine it's the ADHD Train's Venn diagram circle.
No, bien cabrón, pero era como que pero me encanta que el tipo está como que no, like I just took the train y me puse a pensar de como que ¿qué pasó con el tren urbano? Como que how the fuck did this thing del tren urbano just became a thing? Como que de dónde salió esta idea, y entonces that he just unwound back to that. So good movie, la recomiendo. Hopefully termina en streaming somewhere.
Yeah, it's gotta have to. I imagine they're gonna, being that Netflix is very international movie friendly, my guess is that it's gonna show up on Netflix eventually. Porque pensándolo ahora, ni Disney ni HBO do international films. Only Netflix does.
Hulu hace international shit. I've seen...
Animes don't count.
No, yo he visto películas de otros países. Es que no they don't surf it as much, but I've seen like shit de otros países. Right. Pero definitivamente Netflix tiene más variedad.
Fair.
Porque también Disney no, Disney Plus como que no, pero por eso te digo como que no, Prime tiene, pero el problema es que Prime lo tiene para tú alquilarlas o comprarlas.
Mm-hmm.
Pero Netflix sí no, Netflix es mucho más en eso.
Okay. Paréntesis, fun fact I learned. I forgot the name of the movie Disney, but it was one of those Disney Channel original movies back then. I want you to think back then that it's about a mermaid.
Oh, I know exactly the one you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, we already established. We know exactly what we're talking about. The one they ended up covering her butt in the 21st century. Pero, yeah, no, the Disney Plus version of it, they covered her ass.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That fuck you, Disney. Pero nah. Fun fact about that movie, it's like, oh, I had to give the mermaid a name because I think she was mute the entire movie. So we had to give her a name. It's like, okay, your name is Madison. And apparently back then, in that time, despite there being, it made no sense to me, despite there being towns called Madison, it was one of those names that it's like very uncommon on people, apparently.
A lo mejor es uno de esos nombres que pero los nombres son cíclicos también.
It's like, oh, you're a mermaid, I will call you Madison. It's like, that's a weird name. Here's the thing. Apparently for Gen Xers and very, very early millennials, they love that movie so much that starting 9 months after that movie came out, there was a amazing, interesting surge of people named Madison just because of that movie.
Pues cabrón, igual que pasa aquí que después del huracán hay un boom de 9 meses después empiezan a haber un boom de población.
Exacto, no, but it's specifically the name.
Sí.
That It's the reason of this mermaid movie. The name Madison is now common, por lo menos aquí in the United States.
No, cabrón, yo conozco unos cuantos jugos que son slightly older than I am.
Why would you name your child after a hurricane?
Because
Never mind. There are people named. There are now children named Daenerys Targaryen.
También.
By the way, otro. Slightly going forward of the previous conversation, we're going back to move forward. There was nuclear-powered train. There was also nuclear-powered airplane. That one they're still trying. And then there was this weird thing, the nuclear-powered tunneler. Like, the thing you use, the boring machine that you use to make tunnels for cars through mountains.
I feel like te falta una cosa que hicieron los rusos. I think it was the Russians. It may have been the Americans, but I think it's funny.
But no, hang on. Let me finish the drilling machine. It's wildly. It's like, okay, drilling through a mountain is too slow. How do we make it faster? We're going to make this cartoonish drill powered by nuclear power.
It's going to go faster than light.
And it had rocket booster to try and drill faster. What the fuck are you doing?
Listen, if we increase pressure, we increase speed, we increase...
O sea, los diseños es bien cartoonish. Like, I'm talking like, Atlantis movie, drill. That cartoonish.
Bueno, cabrón, ¿tú has visto los diseños de los blueprints del Flying Fortress ese que los americanos y los rusos estaban planificando en un momento dado? Que it's the giant airplane that also carries airplanes.
Oh yeah, the airplane carrier. But yeah, no. Pero ¿qué más what other nuclear powered dumb shit?
Pues no me acuerdo, la verdad que ahora mismo no me acuerdo si fueron los rusos o los americanos, pero uno de los dos decidió como que, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to the North Pole and we're gonna take a nuclear reactor as our power source.
Okay.
¿Cuál es el problema? El Polo Norte no tiene tierra, it's all ice.
So it makes excellent cooling.
But you know what's really hot?
I can see their logic. I can see
your logic, pero ¿sabes cuál es el problema? If you don't cool it fast enough, it starts melting the ice underneath it.
Fair.
And you know what happens when it starts melting the ice? It starts going into the ice, and then it keeps melting the ice. Y cuando vienes a ver, there's nothing left.
So what you're saying is we're not...
So some point in the North Pole, there is a nuclear reactor that we lost as a species. We just left its sex. Igual que hay unas bombas nucleares en... I wanna say, Georgia?
No, those are here, where I'm at.
In North Carolina?
Yes.
Okay. Sé que están
en
la costa.
I found it, and I want to go take the tour of the one that's in the middle of the swamp.
Wait, there's a tour?
Yes! It's open to the public. Because it's so deep underground, you can approach the hole safely, but the Geiger counter will still go off.
Sí, no, yo sé que pero que de esas cosas de como que the army couldn't get to it, and they're like, listen, if we can't do it, no one else is gonna be able to do it.
Okay, because it happened like that plane crash in the Everglades, that it fell so fast, nose first, that it dug itself its own hole in the Everglades.
Sí.
Same thing with this nuclear thing. I think it's like 30 to 50 feet deep into mud. And that's why it's safe. And it's like, we're not going to bother.
Sí, porque creo que fue el del Everglades de que they try to get to it. Es como que, listen, there are so many things trying to kill us as the U.S. Army. Uh-huh. We have guns, and we're afraid to go get it. No one else
if they're trying to get it, it's already covered. It's like, it's covered, it's safe.
No, but they have to go try and get it.
But no, you can tour and approach the nuclear device. You can get a tour of it.
I didn't know it was
of the hole.
No.
I found out about it like maybe a month ago. It's like, Carlos. This is closest thing to Manhattan we're gonna get.
So okay, listen. I don't think we're ever gonna be able to go to Chernobyl, so might as well take this.
Not Chernobyl. We can go to the Manhattan Project and see the first detonation.
Sí, pero eso hay que coordinarlo porque creo que eso lo abren una vez al año, una cosa de eso.
2 veces al año. That's it.
2 veces al año. That's it.
Yep. But then it's like, oh yeah, you can just come down here. We can go check an active nuclear bomb sunk into the swamp.
¿Dónde es que está el escritorio de Madame Curie?
Shit. I knew about this the other day.
Pero yo no me de como que el escritorio y la perilla de su puerta todavía el día de hoy are like highly radioactive.
Yep.
Like you like como que realísticamente como que no, you cannot stand next to la perilla for if you stand there long enough you will get cancer.
Right. But it's like, hey, we can drive I think it's 2-3 hours away from here and we can go check it out.
Lol. I might take you up on that offer. Pero, volviendo a las películas, porque también we've also been at this an hour.
And talking about submarines, it's a great little segue to Iron Lung.
That is actually a very good segue. I appreciate the same.
Why do you think I was talking about submarines? Anyways, so I saw Iron Lung, the famous Markiplier
para nuestra audiencia.
Indie movie. It's an indie movie, essentially.
Para nuestra audiencia, Markiplier es un...
I want to say he's the second... I want to say he's the second most popular YouTube channel.
But I want to say he started doing Let's Plays, ¿verdad? Así fue que he became popular.
Yeah,
and then much. He's diversified to otras cosas.
Yeah, but what made him famous is Five Nights.
Fue uno de los de Five Nights.
Yeah, that's what put him on the map.
Okay.
That's what he's known for. And then ever since then, every single horror game that's come up after Five Nights, like Mr. Poppy or whatever, they have Easter eggs for Markiplier. For Markiplier, post PewDiePie, because he was around for PewDiePie, but when PewDiePie axed himself, he took the space until Mr. Beast became number 1.
Okay. But fuiste a ver Iron Lung.
Yes. Only one showing per day. That's how indie it was. And it was late at night.
Oh, pues bien.
Okay, and for a game that pretty much only lasts 30 minutes, it's a very short indie game. Very simple one. Because I went to go okay, what's the lore of this movie? So I can get ready. Literally all lore videos are 12 minutes long and it gives you every single piece of information you need. I double checked every single video says the exact same thing. It's like, okay, so there's no expansive history. It was just this one-off game.
Okay, cool. There's not a 20-minute deep dive lore.
No, te lo sumariza en 12 minutos, and all videos say the exact same thing. It's like, yeah, that's all there is to it. That's all we know about this game. Cool. So I prepped to watch it, and it's like, okay, how long is this movie? Fucking almost 3 hours long.
It's almost 3 hours long?
Yes! I went how the fuck are you making a 30-minute game with 12-minute explanation 3 hours long, Mark? How are you doing this? And yes, I can see it expanded a bit on the lore with permission of the original creator.
Okay. See, so esto no es como que es Iron Lung column, a completely different story. Como que esto es, this is based on the game.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like, we get, because the whole game takes place inside of the Iron Lung, a submarine. Pero aquí lo expande más. It's like we get visuals of other places where the story takes place. But the main set is still the Iron Lung, which is viendo todos los videos del lore, getting it ready. It's 1-to-1. They nailed the set for this. It's 1-to-1 to the fucking interior of the game. The interior of the submarine is 1-to-1. It's like, okay, this is how you got away with your budget. So, okay, cool. It's really fucking good for what it is. It's really fucking good. Despite it being 3 hours, it's a horror movie. There's a lot of tension held in the air because of the unknown. Since most of the action takes place inside the submarine, it never cuts to outside. We're just watching.
Eso es lo que te iba a preguntar, porque el juego, parte de la atención del juego es que you are trapped inside the Iron Lung, el submarino.
Yeah, you're welded in. You're welded
in y tu única, si no me equivoco, like your only way of knowing lo que está afuera es que you can push a button que hace un sonar pulse. Y tú ves
tira una foto.
¿Qué?
Literalmente tira una foto. It's a camera.
Tira una foto. Que pues tira una foto, pero es como que you have a very specific field of view de cómo era el mundo cuando tomaste la foto. En esto, like it's not a live picture. It's a moment in time que tú estás viendo.
No, it is a live picture. What's the difference is that you're in a sea of blood. You can't take a picture of blood like you do in water.
Okay.
So it's an X-ray camera.
Okay.
So that's why every time you take a photo in the game, la foto se va. Because it's an X-ray.
Okay.
So you shoot an X-ray just to see through this sea of blood. And it's like, okay, cool. Okay, and that's how you navigate. It's like, is that a wall? Cool. Adjust submarine. Because you had no windows either. You had to depend on taking pictures to navigate it. I really like the gameplay. It's very genius the way it is. Yo te mando el 12-minute video para que tú entiendas. But to make this a 3-hour, Markiplier did extremely well. He did this really good. He expanded a lore. He still followed the same game, but he expanded on it in really good ways and added tension because in the game, there is a creature following you. And you don't know what's it gonna do.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, but I don't want to spoil it.
No, please do. I want to see this movie. Es que no he tenido break de ir al cine a verla. Si es que todavía tengo tiempo para hacerlo, pero...
Yeah, no, pero either way, I get the feeling that Markiplier might put it on YouTube TV in the future.
Yo me imagino que sí, que esto, I don't think esto va a ser difícil de get it en el futuro.
Right, pero I would watch the lore explanation porque no te da mucho, porque el problema es my one critical bad part of the movie. Watch it with subtitles.
Okay.
Because he mumbles a lot in this movie to himself because, hey, you're trapped in this submarine for hours and hours on end. You're losing your insanity. And he mumbles to himself a lot of things that involve the world that is outside. Not necessarily the blood, like literally the universe, his life before the being in the submarine.
Okay, I can
but
see
he
that.
mumbles a lot about it y no se escucha. Y entonces they also expanded there's an intercom system to talk to the surface.
Okay.
But man, that intercom audio is bad. It's really fucking bad. Like, go watch it with subtitles.
Okay.
Like, you can barely make it, pero a comparación de Puerto Rico, there's no closed cap. You had to specifically choose a closed captioning theater to watch it. And mine wasn't.
Okay.
That's my number one complaint about that movie. Otherwise, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
For what it is, for the little lore. O sea, el lore no te... Yeah, watching the lore explanation of the whole fucking game, yeah, you know what's maybe gonna happen, but how does Markiplier portray it in this movie compared to literally PS2 graphics video game?
PS2, I think that's like PS1 graphics.
Exactly, I think it's like PS1 graphics.
Sí, como que yo lo vi,
trends...
again, if you're listening to this y no has visto este juego, like, you should go ver un screenshot. It is very simplistic graphic, pero la premisa, they take it to a very, yo encuentro que era a very nice place.
Uh-huh. But the way that he expanded on it in 3 hours, it's the thing isn't going to spoil no. You know what's going to happen, but how is it going to happen in the movie? Fucking chef's kiss. Perfect.
Okay.
It's really fucking good. So, maybe we'll put a link to an explanation video, but I'm sure if you put Iron Lung lore explanation and you find any of the 12-minute videos, each one is going to tell you the same thing, no matter which YouTuber. It's going to be good. It'll give you the premise of the universe and everything.
Okay. Está bien.
And then you can go like, oh, it's from the game. Oh, it's from the game during the movie.
Lol.
So, because it's like the one cutscene that there is in the video game, the one like actual cutscene is you reading a note.
Okay.
That's all the actual cutscene it is in that game, and the rest is just you. So okay. It's like you could go like, that's in the game, that's in the game, that's in the game, cool. And the amount they expanded on it, fucking great. It's really fucking good. I had a low bar for this movie, for what it is, and wow, I can see why he's profiting and doing so well with this movie.
Lol.
So yeah, go watch Iron Lung. 9 out of 10 out of me.
Okay, cool. Lo del tren no le puse score because it is a documentary. I think everybody should go watch it. It's, again, very educational. Siento que los últimos como 5 minutos es very much como que, let's go, people. Okay, vámonos. Como que I feel like para llamar lo último, como que he was running out of steam, pero también es como que, okay, I need to coger. Porque la verdad que it is kind of hard to make un documental sobre el tren urbano after the tren urbano is built and open. Porque realmente no ha pasado nada con el tren urbano desde entonces.
Siguen diciendo que lo van a expandir.
Sí, no, cubren eso en el documental, pero es very much como que, pues, you know, they keep talking about it.
And shit has not been done yet.
Sí, como que they keep talking about it, como que él está... una cosa que sí. Porque también una cosa que sí habla que en el documental es como que, listen, we're gonna be very honest with, como que varias gente en retrospective están como que, yeah, so la parte subterránea de Río Piedra was actually a horrible idea. Como que that was, oh god, that was such a stupid idea. We royally fucked that up. Like, we said, everybody very clearly underestimated how difficult this part was gonna be.
How much of an incognito hazard is knowing what they did to that tunnel, knowing that there's Río Piedras, La Yupi, and it's such a Río Piedras right above it.
¿En qué sentido?
Like, how much do we think that this is gonna collapse at some point and sink Río Piedras?
No, I think de que realísticamente this is probably the strongest structure en todo Río Piedra.
Fair.
Like, I think de como que sobre todo viendo el boquete que hicieron y lo que hay ahora es como que, toda la diferencia entre este espacio que rellenaron, this is all solid concrete, this place is probably rock hard. Like, this isn't going anywhere.
I can believe that porque cuando yo estaba en la UP, I had to take that train every fucking day. And now that you say how big it is that you're right. It's fucking massive.
Como que tal, tú no te das cuenta realmente hasta que te sientas como que like, tú coges la escalera para entrar y como que no le das mucho casco. Pero if you sit down and mira how deep you're going, es como que,
Exacto.
you are deep in a fucking hole.
Exacto. Imagínate Plaza La América, but you go from the food court to the first floor in one escalator, and I think it's still not that tall. Comparado al tren, a la parada de Río Piedra y la universidad.
Tú bajas 2 escaleras para ir. Tú bajas, en la primera escalera te lleva de la calle a 3 o 4 pisos para abajo y luego coges otra escalera que te lleva 2 o 3 pisos más para abajo. Y entonces estás en la plataforma del tren.
Sí, pero el de la parada de la UPR, that one's more impressive because that one is just a solid one going down.
Okay, that one I haven't been in a long time, so no sé. Pero mira, aquí está flashando la luz, so I should go.
Okay. By the way, happy anniversary, Pokemon. We're going back to the tropics, baby!
We'll talk about that later. No, we're not going back to the tropics. We're going to the tropics. Bueno, no. The enemy went to the tropics, técnicamente. No. It was the Orange Islands, que eso es parte de Japón también. So, no, we've never been to the tropics, motherfuckers.
Isn't Hawaii tropical?
Tienes razón, Hawaii es trópico, yo estoy pensando Caribbean. We're going to the Caribbean, baby.
Or Indonesia. We'll see.
We'll see. Esto va a ser una buena apuesta. Pero hablamos. Thank you for listening. Links in the deeply to follow. Write us an email bitching about todo lo que dijimos mal del tren en bichinboricuas@yahoo.com.
Fuck you, Paul Walkers.
Bye.
Fanatics. Bye. Hey everyone, that's the end of the show for today. If you'd like to follow us on social media, you can find us on Twitter and Facebook, which we kinda irregularly use whenever we find it necessary to. We're also on Instagram. If you can find the links to those somewhere down below here, or just go to our website at bichinboricuas.com. Thank you.